Well, you know, my wife and I are from California, and we're both retired. We're doing some traveling and stuff, and we said on the way back to California, we said, well, why don't we shoot up through and go in through Roswell and come around through Las Cruces, and then of course back into California. We just thought it'd be nice to travel through there and kind of have a look at Roswell. My wife was tired. We had been traveling all day and stuff, and I said, well, let's get into Roswell, and we'll go ahead and stay in Roswell for the night and get a motel for the room, a night hotel. So she was resting. She was asleep, and as she was sleeping, I looked ahead, and as I was on the road, just the oddest thing. It looked like some type of lights in the middle of the road, you know, and I don't know how to describe this, but it looked like it was right in the center of the road. And I thought, well, it's some type of vehicle or something there that we're coming up on. I knew we weren't around any city because the city was too far away yet. You know, we were quite a few miles from the city, so it's just out there, kind of in the wilderness, I think, still. So the closer I got to it, I seen more of this light, and I thought, well, what is it? And then I thought, well, something's broke down or something's going on there that maybe I just can't see it yet. But as I started getting closer and closer, it started to get my attention. I thought, well, I got within a few hundred feet of it, I guess, and I said, well, that is really, really strange looking thing. So I kind of shook my wife there. Didn't want to wake her up her heart. I shook her and I said, Andrea, have a look at this. What is that in the street as we're coming up to the road?
I think he wanted to have someone else see what he saw, you know, and so he woke me up, and I saw those lights, and I had no idea what it was, and I was scared. I had no idea what it was.
She said, what is that? I said, I don't know. And it looked to me like it was kind of I guess you want to say, like something with wings in the middle of the road. And next to it looked like some type of light fixture things, of not something lit up or whatever it was.
And they were just like moving a little, and I was really scared, basically, is what it was. And I wanted to get out of there, you know, because I had no idea what it was.
But it was right in the center. We actually pulled over to the side, to the right side, and we pulled to the right side. We stopped right there, off the shoulder, and I got out with my digital. And I started walking towards it. I thought, well, I'm going to shoot some pictures of this thing because it's really just bizarre.
I was glad because we always travel with the camera, and we always have it in the glove compartment just to photograph anything. And when we saw that, and I knew he had grabbed the camera and had went out. He says, "I've got to photograph this. I've got to see what it is, you know, so we can come back and look at it."
But the more I shot, and I kind of zoomed in and shot it and zoomed in, I looked at it. It just looked really weird. And then there was so many lights around it. It looked like things taken off. And I'm not talking your normal look at it. It looked like these red things taken off from it. So it just lit up all over the place. And I started shooting everything I could, take pictures of this stuff. And I finally realized, I thought, well, I don't know what this is. It's really, really strange. And it started to concern me. My wife's yelling out there, be careful, you know, we're in the middle of nowhere. We don't know where we're at.
I didn't want him to go very far. I didn't want him to go very far because I had no idea what it was, what was out there. And it was dark. It was really, really dark out there. And I had no idea. And I was scared for both of us, actually, but I wanted him to get back in the car and turn around and come back.
I turned around and I said, well, I better get back to the car. And when I turned around, I looked at the car, and it looked like it was kind of like lighting up even around the car. So I took a couple of pictures of that as well. And there's a picture of something that come right off the side of the car. And I was convinced that it was not something that was of the ordinary. And I got to the car. My wife says, let's leave. She was scared.
I wanted to get out of there. We had no idea what it was, but we both saw these lights. And I had no idea. And I still can't explain, you know, I don't know how we could ever explain what it was, but we both saw them.